Hey there, I'm back again. So let's move on with our next session. So first session on day one, we learned how to do a basic artwork that is for the young kids, like around 3 to 6 and 7 age kids, and we learn how to start a basis exercises for them for art, and that's where we started with a few lines, few shapes, triangle, rectangle, square, circle, and also we did some doodling, swirl, and using those skills we tried making few artwork, right, few drawings. So now let's move on. Today also I'm going to start with some more warm-up exercises which you have to do as a practice every day when you go for making any art. To start with any exercise, please use these skills, right? So let's move on. So to begin with, I'm just making a square, and ensure that you make a parallel line to this square. I will call this exercise is just focusing on making parallel lines, okay? So you can make anything like this and then just doodle it. Please ensure that you keep up these parallel lines, okay? Now how do we make sure that kids take care of this? Please don't push them. Above 6 or 7 age kids may follow this, okay? You can see that even I am trying to be too slow to give the perfection. So if they are a little slow than this, then it's fine. Otherwise, please don't force them. This is also good for beginners to start with. Try to focus on making parallel lines, okay? So as we have already told, the focus here is to make parallel lines, okay? So don't push kids too much. It will come only with the practice, and just see if they are taking off their hand. If they are doing it without taking off their hand, then well and good. Otherwise, you just ask them to keep on practicing such things, so automatically one day they'll get this, okay? I would also suggest, if grown up they are beginners, they can also have a hands-on on this exercises, right? It's really fun and relaxing. At the same time, you will get to know the importance of these things when we will do the we will try realistic arts at later stage. So this is one of the exercise which you can carry on with. The other one is again making of squares, okay? You have to just connect it like this and give some shapes here and there, okay? And the focus on this exercise is same size, okay? Most important is same size squares, and also make intersections, okay? Intersections, okay, we need to know where we are fixing things, right? So this kind of small exercises will help to bring in perfection while making any shape of any size, okay? So try to be as equal as you can be while making these intersections, okay? You can make it as a cluster or just as a pair of two squares. Okay, and when kids are making them, I'm trying to be too fast. It's because I'm taking a video. Okay, I would suggest have a go slowly. Okay, have a go slowly. So just do it like this, right? Wherever you get placed, try to fill and do this size. Well and good, brilliant work, right? So we are done with this now. So the first exercise was rounded lines, where we tried to be parallel. The second exercise was squares, and we are trying to bring same size squares, and also by using intersection style. Okay, right. So now let's move on. This is nothing but it's again the focus here will be the same size and a parallel angle. Okay, focus will be the same. Right, you can make many kind of shapes and lines. This is what I learned, I'm teaching you, but if you see in and around you, you will get many more things like this. Okay, so keep on looking for that, and I'm sure if not you, I'm sure your kids will look into that. So please have a go with them, right? Right. Perfect. So these are, you would have noticed that last time what we did, we tried to be as simple as we can. Slowly more we are moving towards little tough patterns, right? These are not tough if you do keep on practicing. Okay, so ensure that kids are well versed with these things, and then you take them towards this. If you do it parallelly, nothing wrong, but let it be a regular exercise for them, right? Okay, now make a big square like this, right? Ask them to divide it into equal parts, and teach them that you have to divide equal parts. So these and this should be same. So teach them, and then further down divide this into equal parts. Right? You can keep a big dot or like the lines how I'm keeping it, right? Now we'll make a square inside this. Again, this square is gonna be intersection pattern. Okay, so I'm going to connect this corner to this corner, right? And this corner to this corner, right? And this corner to this one here, right? And this one. Brilliant work, right? Move on the same way. Teach them. Connect it, teach them, bring it back like this. Okay, right, move on the same way, connect it here, bring this pattern here, right, this line here, and you get a right square. Okay, so go on. It will be really fun. Even you will do it, I'm sure. You would love to do it. It's a fun exercise. Okay, like this. Right. And it will be fun, and while you teach them, you can tell them that let's make more and more, smaller. Let's see how far we can make it. Okay, like this. and then as you go down you can make on your own. That's all. And it's really a fun. Okay, so and after this, okay, a very simple chain style, okay, which we used to doodle it in childhood. I'll just teach you. It's very simple, okay. It's nothing but, I'm sure the moment I do it, you will know what I'm trying to do, right? We never thought that this is gonna be really special for us, okay. So this is a very simple and basic thing, but we need to practice it. So let's move on. I'm winding up with the warm-up exercises, and here we go with the interesting part. I'm sure all the kids love this. We are going to start using alphabets and making some art. I'm sure this is gonna be interesting part for them. Okay, so I'm zooming in for you. Alright, so using A. So the most simple way is draw an A, give a curve here, just give little bit of space on from here, just have a dot here, just try to connect it with a curve. See the skills which we learned as in warm-up exercise, curves, straight lines, circles, all that will be used here, right? And one more line here, right? So we could make a gap. The same way we can by using A, by making A, right? We can make some more art. So here you can see that I'm trying to make 2 or 3 variety of artwork using alphabet A. So the same way I'll be making some more artwork using alphabet. So keep watching on and ensure that you give a try with your kids. If you think that they are not performing well, so you do it, they'll copy you. So that's how it works, okay. And don't expect a very young kid to be as perfect as you are or I am, okay. So just give a try. So this way they will also learn the alphabets at the same time. It will be a fun activity for them. So let's move on. I hope you are enjoying. So like this we are going to go ahead with making few more alphabets. So we have done until I now. Let's move on. While making these art, ask your kids if they would like to make some more art using alphabets. Okay, if they are interested, well and good, please encourage them. So when they see something around them, they would definitely wanted to give a try. Okay, so just encourage them and see what they are coming up to. So that will really help them to be more creative and think. Okay, think something better than, if they are using gazettes. Okay, they are always into playing, so this helps them to tune their mind into something better, right? So move on. So you can see that now we have been doing it using alphabets. So let's move on, and I will be teaching this whole session will be with alphabets alone. Okay, so I'll be covering alphabet from A to Z, right? If you see, we have used everywhere the circles, lines, the curves which we have learned from the beginning. So it's just that the practice of those basic things will bring in perfection in whatever you do. So remember that you give the practice to your kids on the basic lines, curves, shapes. Okay, so that will surely help. Okay. Now these kind of teaching pattern will definitely keep them interested in learning more. So always ensure that when you teach them, there is a purpose behind that. You also help them to understand academically things. At the same time, you will keep up their interest towards arts. Okay, and this will improve their handwriting, their pencil holding, and more or less help them to keep them away from the gazettes, which is what we all parents are expecting to do, right? So whatever I have taught you till now is not only thing which you can do for your kids. Okay, you can make them do more and more. So this is with alphabet. Next session we will come up with using numbers like 1 to 10, what creative art and drawing they can do out of that. And then next I will come to you with the shape. Using the shape, what kind of drawing they can make. So like that we'll move on to the lot of sessions, and that will help us to give an idea as to what a kids can do. While taking them through, please ensure that you give them the idea as to what they are drawing and using what alphabet. This helps them to also memorize what alphabets they learn in their classroom, and also it will be really like strong in their mind. And some of the alphabet which I have tried is like For instance, snake starts with S, like that. You can help out with that, so that will really stand in their mind. So I'm almost at the end of my art session. So today we have learned how to draw using alphabets, and I'm sure this is gonna help your kids as well as you to teach this the real pattern. And this all comes out of the basic artwork which we did was on lines, curves, using basic patterns, shapes. All that has helped us to make these shapes, and these are so easy. But ensure that you patiently teach them. Wait, you don't need to be teaching all this together in a day. So just do 5 alphabets every day, and this will be a great exercise for them. So ensure that they also do a warm-up exercise before any lesson they start, because they need to be really strong with the basic things which we learn. So I'm signing off today. See you in the next session. Please ensure to visit our day 1 session, and don't forget to subscribe and share this video. Thank you. Bye.